Today, you're going to learn how to land high-paying writing jobs that can pull in up to $30 per hour as a beginner. Okay, so the number one problem that new writers experience is that you're competing with lots of low-cost providers who are literally willing to work for $10 per 2,000 word article. It's very hard to compete against that, isn't it? Well, in this video, we're going to show you 7 tips that will help you earn more than probably should be possible for new writers. Okay, so pay very precise attention because you're going to see the same tactics that allow our writers use to pull in a good income from their writing. Okay, so tip number 1 is to pick a high-paying market. Not every market is created equal. So here are some of the high-paying writing markets that you can use: health, beauty, fitness, anything to do with money, investing, finance, real estate, travel, cruise ships, well, not so much anymore, and credit and debt repair, credit cards, online marketing, education, and more. You'll see the difference here. You can see we could get some of these jobs pulling in up to $5,000 for some writing projects. That's good money, right? So these are the things that pay the most money. Tip number 2, you have to develop expert level knowledge. Okay, so having expert level knowledge is what allows you to stand out. Whenever I'm looking for writers to hire, I usually never look at the generalist writers. I want someone who speaks the lingo. So if you're able to speak the lingo to your prospective employer, it makes you that much more credible and it makes you more likely to get hired and get paid top dollar for your writing. Okay, so tip number 3 is to build out your portfolio. So if you're new, you have to complete it really helps to have work completed in your desired space. So put extra upfront attention into creating some free sample content that you can show to prospective employers. Okay, so that means you have to write these for free. Write them for free. Make them look good. Make sure grammar is correct. Make sure you have a nice conversational tone. This is what makes the difference between a mediocre provider and a really good one, okay? Tip number 4 is to pay for a professional headshot. This is one of the most overlooked pieces of getting high-paying jobs. I can't tell you how many different providers out there have these, looks like they're shot on PowerPoint slides. It makes a very bad impression on me when I'm looking to hire them as writers. So when I see people with professional headshots, they've taken the time to really crisp and make it nice. It makes them stand out. So you can get professional headshots for about $100 for getting 2 or 3 different shots done for you. You can use them for the next 10 years. It's one of the best investments you can make if you are a new writer and you want to command those higher rates. Tip number 5 is develop value-added skill sets, okay? So learning how to SEO optimize your content, how to insert keywords, do keyword research, how to actually add them into blogs for the customers, and how to do copywriting to do the selling for your prospective clients. This is what allows you to command higher rates than the run-of-the-mill generalist writer, so you won't have to compete for table scraps against the masses of audience out there. Tip number 6 is to pull in clients externally, okay? Let's face it. Getting clients on Upwork, freelancer, and all those other places, you're not really in the power position. You're technically a dime a dozen. There are hundreds of people at any given time competing for the same jobs as you. So you've lost the power position here. But if you're able to reverse that equation, you can command higher dollar rates. So this means going out and finding clients on your own. We'll talk about that in just a second. Tip number 7 is actually have people come to you. So get yourself known in your niche. So create a YouTube channel if you have to. A lot of high-paying writers also have YouTube channels in their space that creates that authority that they need to command that higher dollar amount versus just this unknown writer out there. So build out your social networks, your blogs, and more. Anything you can do to build that presence out there to have people viewing you and seeing you as the expert and coming to you. This is what allows you to charge up to 4 or even 10 times the amount of money if the equation is flipped. You see how this can change the power equation, the power dynamic significantly. When they come to you, you're the expert, they want to pay you much more. Okay, so with that said, The next step is to learn how to land your first gig, your first high-paying gig, if you have 0 reviews. That's a common problem that people have. Chicken or the egg scenario, right? If you've never worked for clients before, if you don't have that client base, how do you build up the client base and still get paid top dollar? Well, I have a free guide that I put together to help you with this. It reveals exactly how to land high-paying clients when you have 0 reviews and 0 feedback. Okay, so you can get that guide right now at writingjobsfromhome.com/guide, or the link is below in this video. Go there now and download your free book. My name is Dan Brock from writingjobsfromhome.com, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and comment below.